everybody, it's Grim, your YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Champion, coming to you today with my Raw reactions for the September 26, 2016 episode, which was practically a rerun of Clash of Champions. Why do they do this? It's too stupid. This show starts off with time to get fisted with Roman Reigns. He's gonna face Rusev again. The most boring match of Clash of Champions. The match that people bitch the most about. That's how you're gonna start off Raw? I don't know why they would do that. And furthermore, the burial of Rusev has been confirmed. 1 like equals 1 prayer for Rusev. 2 shares equals 2 prayers for the career of Rusev, as he doesn't even get an entrance. Nope, canceled. No, they're not going to do it. Rusev is just in the ring already, like one of those local guys that you'll see later on in the show. Here comes Roman Reigns to fight him. At least they didn't have Roman Reigns just kick his ass and win the match, because that would have been pure drizzling diarrhea. Instead, they actually fought forever. I was like, when the hell is this matchup going to end? And it was actually awesome, much like it was the night before. I liked the match from the night before, but most people said it was boring. It was so boring, Grim. I don't know, I liked it. And they put out good action again right here on Raw. But then, the fuckers didn't even have a finish. They pulled the same shit that they did the night before with Cesaro and Sheamus. Double count out. No winner. No winner in this match either. Double count out. But the action continues after the match. I love the Roman Reigns spear and the way he does it to Rusev. Rusev is the master of selling. This son of a bitch just jumps in the air and falls from like 15 feet in the air after a spear. Dude, awesome. Loved it. So I guess that means they're probably going to fight again at the next paper screw. Get hyped. Get hyped, people. They're going to have another match, motherfucker. Ah! And speaking of having another match and reruns from Clash of Champions. Oh, wait, we can't get there yet. First, we have to talk about Sheamus and Cesaro. You know, the matchup that was cut off the night before because of the guys were too fucking frail to fight the match. Pfft, dumb finish. Failed it. Cesaro and Sheamus are out in the ring with Foley. He's explaining to them, you know, look, we could give you an 8th match in the series, but I don't want to lose either one of you. They practically killed each other for 7 matches, and you're afraid to let them fight for an 8th time? That's kind of dumb. That was bad reasoning right there. So, instead, he says they've both earned a championship opportunity. They're both going to get a shot at a belt. Oh, good. Okay, maybe they got to line up to face Owens. Maybe they're going to go up against Roman Reigns instead of Rusev again. No! No! Why would they do that? I could just see Vince McMahon backstage. Yeah, I have a great idea. The Odd Couple. Remember how good Daniel Bryan and Kane did it? Team Hell No? Put Sheamus and Cesaro together and make them fight for the tag belts. Yeah, that'll put the butts in the seats. So now Cesaro and Sheamus are going to be slapped together like peanut butter and pussy. Could it be good? Yeah. Will it be? We don't know. Maybe if she took a bath, it might be. But we don't know if that's going to be good or not. We're going to have to find out later on in the show, or next week, in the coming weeks. But the reason Foley told them this and told them they're going to be together is because you're going to get a shot at the winner of the next matchup as the Club. Carl Underpants and Puke Gallows are going to face the Screw Day for the tag team titles again. Because, in case you missed it last night, in case you couldn't dig down deep in your pocket and shell out the $10 to watch this match on the network, we're going to give it to you again. And if you did shell out the $10 on the network and watched it already, I'm doing my review. Period mode princess once again. Alright, sorry. So the Screw Day beats Carl Underpants and Puke Gallows again. And people are pissed. T-shirt available at ProWrestlingTees.com. Why were people pissed? Because they can't believe that they actually had the Club lose 2 days in a row. And neither could I. I really thought with the rematch right there, that was like, okay, look, we didn't give it to you last night. We wanted them to get the 400 days title reign. Take the titles away from the Screw Day. Didn't happen. Unfreaking believable. So, then later on we got to see Sheamus and Cesaro in a scrub match. They beat Scrubs. And they won. They argued the whole time. Oh, I'm better. No, I'm better, fella. No, I'm better, fella. Really? It's Team Hell No times 2. Poo. Okay, speaking of jobber matches, Bayley got to beat a jobber. Hey, we want some Bayley. We want to know, can she beat someone credible? Apparently, she can only beat a jobber right now. Bayley gets a win, starts cutting a promo. Out comes fucking Fartlet. Out comes Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks. Fartlet starts talking about how Sasha Banks doesn't deserve a shot, but she's going to give her a shot right now, but next week. And then people were pissed. And Charlotte calls Sasha Banks Sasha Wanks. Fuck. Secret's out, guys. That's it. Fartlet knows that we all wanked to Sasha Banks. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Sasha Banks is gonna slap a bitch. Next thing you know, Banks statement. Sasha Banks has her wrapped up, but now Charlotte breaks out. Here comes Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke gets her ass kicked too. Sasha Banks standing tall, going into the title match next week. Now, we have to talk about what is on the list. What is on the list? It's the highlight reel with Chris Glory Hole. Chris Jericho is going to have his best friend ever on the show, Kevin Owens, the Universal Champion. And they're going to talk about how Kevin Owens injured Seth Rollins the night before. Seth Rollins, earlier in the show, was shown backstage not medically cleared to compete tonight. Well, did he have a match anyway? Was the bastard even booked? Nobody knows. But Rollins comes out and interrupts this little segment here, and all the security's trying to keep him off, and they're showing the injury on the screen. And I don't know how it was an injury. It was, oh wait, folks, spoiler alert, wrestling is fake, and when they actually did the move for real, that's it. Now Rollins is injured. Sucks. Hopefully it's not too serious of an injury, and he will be back real soon. But then the segment is interrupted by Enzo and Cass. For no reason. And they got these brand new big giant dildo style microphones because, you know, they're Tuckers. There's Smack Tucker Skywalker. He should have some sort of lightsaber mic, right? Wouldn't that be a bit better? Luke Skywalker, Smack Tucker. Well, who cares? Okay, so they have these microphones, and the next thing you know, we set up for a tag match. For no reason. And at some point, Chris Jericho said something about sitting on my lap, but I meant punching in the face. It was weird. It was really weird. Anyway, Owens and Jericho win the matchup when Enzo gets pinned. There's a fucking surprise. Highlight of the match for me was Jericho giving Owens his little neck scarf to hold, and Owens was just like, fuck this thing. Owens could give a fuck. That was funny. Owens is hilarious. Owens and Jericho together are hilarious. Now, I want to talk about the cruiserweights, because I'm somewhat salty about this. Now, the cruiserweight division is that, division. They're awesome matches, epic competitors, but the crowd shit on TJ Perkins versus Tony Nese. People are pissed. Why the fuck would you chant? And then they had a tag match earlier with Cedric Alexander, Rich Swann, Dorado, and Gaelic, and it's a tag match. But why would you have a tag match in the cruiserweight division when there's no... Same thing when they have like a Divas tag match. It's just pointless match for no reason. You gotta have reason behind this division. I didn't like the cruiserweight division back in the old WCW days, not because it wasn't good. The matches were phenomenal. The problem was you had guys like Rey Mysterio, Chris Jericho, Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit, all stuck in a division of cruiserweights that meant they can't compete for the other belts. It took them years to get that stink of cruiserweight off of them where they could finally win the WWE or WCW World Heavyweight Championship belts. And then at that point, there was even still some people, what the fuck is this cruiserweight doing in the main event of friggin' WrestleMania? You know, you're holding these guys down, in my opinion, by putting them in the cruiserweight division. They should just be wrestlers on the show, like Kalisto, like Sin Cara, like Neville, like Enzo. Cruiserweights! In the main portion of the show, all competing with the regular superstars of the show. Okay, fine. Cruiserweight division action. TJ Perkins nails this awesome match with Nese. TJ Perkins takes the victory. Rich Swann and Cedric Alexander win a totally awesome tag match. And it just sucks because people chanted CM Punk. People chanted Macho Man. Why weren't people into the cruiserweight division? Because it's divided. They're not part of the show. It's dumb. I'm not trying to trash on the cruiserweight division because, you know, fuck your grandma and subscribe. I love the cruiserweight guys. They're all talented performers. They're all awesome wrestlers and they're putting on amazing matches. What I'm saying is have a cruiserweight title and then, you know, just the small guys can compete for it, but don't make it a division. I want to see TJ Perkins take on AJ Styles because it's probably going to be a good match, but if he's in a division, it might not happen. Let it happen. That's all I'm trying to say. So don't tell anybody I said this, but low-key, I think SmackDown has been better than Raw. I think the brand split has completely ruined Raw, but completely made SmackDown so much better. So I'm still, the jury's still out on this bullshit right now. But I complained a lot about Raw, and I don't want to complain a lot about Raw because I like watching Raw and I did enjoy the show. It's just some of the stuff baffles the mind. I just don't get it. So let me know in the comments below what you thought of the show. And I thank you guys for watching the Raw reactions every single week. This doesn't happen without you. Yeah, you, and you, and you, and those 390,000 of you, and even you, you little salty son of a bitch. I see you. I see your comments. Please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more Grim Out.